So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Goes for a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Porto with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Courtois clears without hesitation. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's P.M.E. De Bruyne defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a header! Nearly, but not quite.
P.M.E. certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hakimi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne plays it short, and he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Paris have the chance to go the other way. That's good running with the ball. It's a threatening ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot! And it's been hooked away. João Neves. Pedri. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here.
Oh, he's all alone. Can he finish? Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
First breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Semenyo, and this is Dembele. He's in a great position here. Good read, needed to be.
Paris are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It is a corner. Paris have their second corner now. They've played it short. Paris given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Semenyo is wide and looking to get onto this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he latch on to this? P.M.E.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pedri. And he skips past his man. Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. De Bruyne. And he's picked it up out wide. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Pedri. That's been slipped through. Driving forward.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Played out towards the right wing. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Paris come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 11.
Away we go again.
E vai entrar para o seu lugar com...
Paris really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Damian. Paris do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Almada. He's on it. Can he get away? No, it's Dembele. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that was vital. De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he can clear it away. Tries to play it through. Nicely weighted ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Good ball, good take. vision. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's had it nicked away. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 6. Número 14.
Paris still have the cards to affect this game.
Número 42.
Vinicius Junior, good driving run. Lovely ball and a real... There's the shot! And that's a good finish. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Haaland. And the finish! And a neat finish! Paris are all square. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Ferran Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Damian. Stood up well to him there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Paris have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's in on goal. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. An exchange of stares, and here we go.
E vai entrar com o número 20.
That is some save from De Gea. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could...
He'll try from distance. And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Brilliantly cut out. That'll be a corner. Desperate defending required here. Ferran Torres goes short. That'll be a throw-in. P.M.E. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball, and that was asking for too much.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Grealish.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
5 minutes to add. Grealish. Ferran Torres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries one from range. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Marquinhos is offering a wry smile there.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Ferran Torres has been caught there. It's a foul. Mbappe. Almada. Rodri goes sliding in. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's come loose. And that'll be the end of that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Politano! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Damian. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
That is some save from De Gea!
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Porto with the corner, there first. Paris have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. And he's managed to get free. Can he get away here? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Look at the space here. Kimmich. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Casemiro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And it's Mendes. Nice control. And that is out of play. It's an early cross. Paris yet to have an attempt on goal. Dink through. And this is Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance. Oh, great leap! Goal! Porto! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Porto are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Rice, ready to try one. Pedri! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target. Chouameni.
It was was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Semenyo. He is through here. Semenyo. Lofted in. And he's taking no chances there. Gravenberg. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Porto definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Rice.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich has found the net here, of course. And it's been played through. He's picked his way, and he shoots! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Politano. And he's making progress on the ball. He's got away. And he skips past his man. He's going for goal!
Foram indicados 2
And a
minutos de
terrific
compensação.
save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he plays one through. He has found a way through. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away.
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rice plays it short. Now, can they get it back? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's just beyond his reach. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paris unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Caros espectadores, podem adquirir lembranças do jogo de hoje na entrada principal do estádio. Substituição para o Porto. Número 22. Número 8. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 5. Número 9. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Away we go again.
Paris can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Mbappe. And they win it back again. Pedri. Paris, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tchouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pulisic. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tchouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Gravenberg going forward. And here's Haaland. To Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's hoisted clear. Stood up well to him there. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! Pedri clears without hesitation. Corner number 3 coming up. Darmian clears.
Paris really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now this could be a chance. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 11. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. Pedri. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Mbappe. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
P.M.E. That looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. He's one-on-one, surely!
Porto can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration.
Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And right near the end, we have parity. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3 minutos de compensação.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And the number on the board is 3. Well, the ball's gone astray.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Almada. And here's Mbappe. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.